Good afternoon, my name is Ralf Friedrichs and welcome to Take Your Life Back. Today is the last part of this week's special of Halloween, of how we need to be aware of DWIs on holidays, especially Halloween. Also about Halloween candy, let me just turn this down a little. About Halloween candy, how it is spiked. They are spiked with either hashish, marijuana, sometimes even vodka and the gummy bears. Then today's special is 15 delicious Halloween drink ideas for kids. I want everybody who's interested in finding out about these recipes to go get a pen or pencil, and I'm going to give you the website where you can get the recipes for all 15 of these. But these are terrific. They're kind of like my mocktails that I had put on maybe about almost a year ago for everybody. A mocktail is a cocktail without the alcohol. Well, these are delicious or ghoulicious drinks for children and their parties or even teenagers. Things like where you can pretend there's blood dripping down the glass, which happens to be red, and it's made out of some sort of sugar. So stay tuned for that. But as always, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Luis Gonzalez from Starting Point. You can find him on his website on the internet at www.startingpointmn.com. That's Starting Point. MN is from Minnesota.com. You can also call him at 844-414-8444. Dr. Luis Gonzalez has two entities to his business. The first one is like my business, which is to help you go through recovery, to take you from addiction to recovery 24 hours at a time. We will never, ever talk about your past. He does exactly what I do, and that's 24 hours. We will walk with you today into tomorrow. On the other side of his business, which I don't do, but I did go through his educational program, and that is to become an addiction recovery coach. If you have the passion, personality, and professionalism, and you have some sort of addiction background, whether it's your own battles or helping other people in your family or friends, you can become an addiction recovery coach. Call him, Dr. Luis Gonzalez, at 844-414-8444. Now, also, my websites, I have one website that is purely for informational purpose, and that's called Clear Views. That's CLEARVIEWS.info. Clear Views has tons and tons of articles and newspaper clippings from doctors, psychologists, and psychiatrists. Almost 200 videos of my own that I have touched almost every subject. I mean, subjects like delicious Halloween drinks. However, if you don't see a subject that you feel you want to see, text me at 631-599-0218. I will make sure either myself or my producer, my wife, Catherine Friedrichs, will get it on, and we'll get it on real soon. But we need to have a subject. My other side of my business is also like Dr. Luis Gonzalez. I will walk with you 24 hours at a time, day by day, from your addiction to your recovery. And you can find me at www.clearreform.com. That's CLEARREFORM.com. Clear Reform and Clear Views both start with the word clear. And the reason for that is because when I first hit rock bottom and I started going through sobriety, very new in sobriety, I started to feel clear in my head, in my body. Everything became clear around me. So I said, what can I come up with the word clear? So I came up with community for C, lessons for L, empower to strengthen all of us for E, addiction for A, and recovery for R. Clear Reform, Clear Views.info. Those are my websites. You can call me at 844-405-HELP. 844-405-HELP. Text me 24/7 at 631-599-0218. That is one way to get a hold of me, or two ways. One is text and one is phone. Another way would be via email, and that would be clearreform@yahoo.com. That's CLEARREFORM @yahoo.com. Hopefully you grabbed your pencil or your pen. This is the website where you can get these ghoulicious Halloween drinks for your children or teenagers. It's www.thepartyanimal. That's ThePartyAnimal. That's party, thepartyanimal.com. That's www.thepartyanimal. Then you're going to just hit slash or dash blog.org. I'm going to make sure that this is on this website, just that particular, on this show, I should say, that particular website. It's thepartyanimal-blog.org, and you'll find 15 delicious Halloween drink ideas for kids. Planning a Halloween party for kids this year might be a difficult thing for you to do with today's society, and children have such high demands. But here are the Ghoulicious drink ideas. Lucky for you, I have compiled 15 of the best Halloween drinks for kids or teenagers, along with some fun ideas and tips. Now, I personally didn't get these. I got them off the partyanimal-blog.org. It does not take much to make these Halloween drinks, and most of them contain ingredients the kids love, which is always sugar. Having some special mocktails for kids. Remember I talked about mocktails. Those are the drinks for us, yes folks, without the alcohol. So we continue to stay clear. But these mocktails are great for parties, even for children. I am going to show you 15 easy Halloween drink ideas I have compiled from around the web. Not necessarily true from that particular website. These happen to be my personal favorites, and I also chose them because I think the kids would really love them. I would suggest maybe making one special Halloween drink to go along with your other drinks, such as soda, water, juice, etc., for the party. This way, you can put your focus into making it extra spooky with the cups and creepy additions that may be lurking on the bottom. Halloween's always special for me because this Halloween, I start my 53rd chapter in my book of life. I will be 53 on Halloween. Happy birthday to me. I will be 53. I will be starting a new chapter in my life. Number 1, candy corn cooler. Does that look yummy or what? Well, in your case, does it sound yummy? If you want to see it, go to that website that I'll. Number 2, blue slime drink. This one has some blue jello added to give it the slimy texture. Ooh. Number 3, vanilla shakes. This recipe is from Martha. I like this one, but I might change the name to Ghost Juice, LOL. Number 4, goblin goo drink. This one is grape flavored and also has some grape jello to make it gooey, like glue. Number 5, ghoulish punch. This punch is a combo of lime jello flavored with some orange sherbet. Yum, 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 sugar. Don't expect your kids to go to sleep that night. Number 6, Monster Green ice cream soda. My mother would love that. She loves ice cream sodas, vanilla especially. Kids will love this one also. Number 7, glow-in-the-dark spooky drinks. Put these under a black light and they will glow as you can see the picture. Which you can't, but you can at www.thepartyanimal-blog.org. Number 8, bat juice mocktail. This drink gets its black color from licorice. Yum. Not sure how this one would taste, but I like the idea. Black licorice is a quiet taste, and most kids do not like it. But being it is mixed with soda, I am not sure how much you actually taste the licorice. If you like this one, then I would just suggest first trying it and then see if you really want to use it for the children. Number 9, vampire blood drink, and the kids are going to love that. Kids love blood. This drink starts off with the cranberry raspberry juice. Now, this is yummy, I'll tell you. See, you guys don't get to see the pictures. I do, but that's okay. You will. I also think that you can make Shirley Temples to also be called vampire blood. I will try to get some of these pictures onto this video. I will try. I'm not making promises, but I'll try. Bubbling cocktails, another fun one from Martha that starts off with kiwis. Blood red hot chocolate. Martha again brings us to hot drink along with some marshmallow bones for stirring. What gives this hot chocolate its red color? Some red food coloring gel. So I'm wondering if you can just add some to a regular hot cocoa. I may have to try this one maybe another time. Beetlejuice slush. The drink combines apricot nectar, orange juice, peaches, lemon, lime, and doesn't that sound delicious? Wow. Haunting hot chocolate, number 13. This recipe does not seem to be typical. White chocolate as I thought it would be, but the recipe sounds delicious and I love the ghost on top, the picture. Fruit smoothies with eyes. Oof. These healthy fruit smoothies would be a great treat for kids, but what makes these a special are the floating eyes in them. Number 15, swamp juice. This fun drink is filled with gummy worms, fish, and fish eggs. So gross. The kids will love it. Here are some tips and ideas for your Halloween drinks. Sometimes what makes these drinks so ghoulish is the color of the drink, the glass it is in, and some of the items that are floating inside or on top. Of course, a good name for your drink helps too. So, if you're going to create a Halloween drink this year, pick out a fun glass cup to serve it up and add some things that will make them scream. Keep in mind to not put items in the drink that are so small that when the child is drinking, they could choke on it, because we don't need to break out the first aid kit or do the Heimlich. Here are some fun ideas I also found to show you or tell you about that you can decorate and add into the fun glasses. You can use acrylic dimensional paints to add faces. Just be sure not to put the paint on top where the kids might be drinking from it. Stick on Google eyes. Wrap eyeballs with pipe cleaners around. Use black duct tape to cut some pumpkin faces. Add blood dripping down the glass. Some other ideas: stick in gummy worms. Toss in a pair of candy wax lips, wax teeth. Halloween toys such as skeletons, just make sure that they are not too big. Wrap drinks with cobwebs. Use glow stirrers, which will light up the drink anyway. Serve the drinks in test tubes or beakers. Ooh, boy, like Frankenstein. Create Halloween ice cubes. Trays come in different shapes. I could go on, or they can go on about this. I'm going to try to get some of these pictures on there, I promise you. This is how you create dripping blood going down the glass. Use 3 tablespoons of corn syrup, a quarter teaspoon of red food coloring. Mix that together and dip the rim of the glass into the mixture and then turn it upright to let it all drip down. Easy peasy. I didn't come up with that term, they did. You can also have fun by dipping the rims of your glass into colored sanding sugars. A fun one would be black sanding sugar. For this, all you do is wet the rim of the glass and dip, and bam, you have it. Have fun with your delicious Halloween drinks and your creation, and when you do this, it's another sign of you being a responsible role model. When you make these mocktails or these ghoulish drinks for your children, you are showing them that yes, you can have fun without having any sort of substance, whether it's drugs or alcohol, but this is showing them that you are truly the hero in their eye. Because it's the factors that you're putting into this, it's the love and the respect and the compassion and the emotion that you're doing to compile this whole event that will make them appreciate you being the hero in their eye, and it will make you a good role model. On the other hand, if you sat there and you smoked and you drank and used profanity and physically abused, that would make you a bad role model. So you could see how this will scare everybody and will make everybody have a great Halloween. Let's go over them one more time. Candy corn cooler, blue slime drink, vanilla shakes, goblin goo drink, ghoulish punch, monster green ice cream soda, glow in the dark spooky drinks, bat juice mocktail, vampire blood drink, bubbling cocktails, blood red hot chocolate, Beetlejuice slush, haunting hot chocolate, fruit smoothies with eyes, swamp juice. These are some of the tips you can use. You can also try to do these. Sometimes what makes these drinks so ghoulish is the color of the drink. Throw some red, some black and green stuff into your fruit punch that might just normally be one color. Make everything very exciting. Put whatever you want into them except for 2 things, any drugs or any alcohol, and yes, you are a good role model by doing that. And show them that you can have a good time. Do that. and you will succeed making their Halloween a memorable one. We speak about role model constantly. We speak about chapters in the book of life. Your responsibility as a parent or grandparent or legal guardian is to help them between 0 and 18 write their chapters in their book of life. You are the co-author of their book, all the way up to 18. Whatever is in those chapters between 0 and 18, it is ultimately your responsibility of the outcome at 18. What you put in, you get out. If you show respect, you get respect. If you show love, you get love. If you show compassion or emotion, you will get that. But if you show that you're going to smoke in front of them, don't expect them not to. If you show that you're going to drink in front of them, don't expect them not to. If you're going to use that bathroom trashy mouth of profanity, expect them to do that. And if you're going to physically abuse someone, expect them to go out and start bullying. And if you're the victim watching a physical abuse, call 911. I always say this, I'm going to say it today again. It is simply easier to call 911 and have your loved one taken out in handcuffs and seek treatment and come back hopefully a better person than to have 911 come to your home and take you out in a body bag. That is irreversible. You are no longer with us then. Nip it in the bud. Call 911 if you are going through any domestic violence. When the children hit 18, they become the only author on their chapters of the Book of Life, just like I am the author of my Book of Life. And on Friday, October 31st, Halloween, I will start my new chapter, my 53rd chapter. My last couple chapters have been much better, and they will continue getting better. And as long as I live, I will continuously fight for me and for you when it comes to recovery. I will continuously educate you and myself. Folks, what you don't realize is that I purely do not do this just for your satisfaction. I am selfish. I do this to help me daily. That is the difference between my methods and AA and any other method. My methods is almost like on-the-job training. It is constantly doing videos, whether it's in the beginning where I have a lot of preparation to do the actual video, and then the editing and the publishing. That in itself can take up to 5 hours. It is all the texting. It's all the emails I answer. It's all the web pages I work on. It's all the pages on Facebook I work on. It is going out on the street on Sundays and talking to real people with real stories. It is all that in combination that makes my methods so workable, but more importantly, so exciting to do. I have a good time fighting my own addiction. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a good time. If I was forced to do this, I wouldn't be doing it. I do this religiously, daily. I don't do it on Thursdays and Sundays, but today, Thursday, I am doing this because usually it's Throwback Thursday, but I wanted you parents and grandparents and legal guardians to have one day before Halloween to look this up, thepartyanimal.blog.org, to do some of these ingredients for their ghoulish Halloween drinks. That was my producer's idea. I was going to put this on Friday, but my wife, Ralf Friedrichs, said to me, why don't you do it on Thursday? So on Friday, I'm going to do not a Throwback Thursday, but a Let's Flip Friday for a different video. That way you have the day to figure out if you want to utilize this. This is the last part of my 3 parts of Halloween awareness and how it can affect your children when it comes to excessive people drinking and driving. Remember, Halloween kids by the millions are walking the streets in the United States. And also how we have to make sure that we inspect the candy and make sure that they're not laced with poison, drugs, alcohol, or even razor blades or anything such as those. And to come up with a party idea. So this is the last part, part 3, and I hope and pray that you have found something out of any one of these videos. If you continuously write the Book of Life or the chapters within your children from 0 to 18, you'll notice when they hit society, they will stand out. They will stand out as better people. They will have a shield around them of awareness that you have created as the co-author in their chapters in their Book of Life. But if you don't really care and you don't want to put any time into your children, they'll blend right into society and become society. And society is as such that they don't care about anything. That's how society is. It's everybody on for themselves. I continuously try to mention that we all need to help other people. Simple things as picking up garbage. Simple things as opening a door. Simple things as you see an elderly, help them with their bag or whatever. And then we can actually expand on being nice to other people by helping financially, helping materialistically. But all these things you need to start doing if you want to become a more active person in your life. When I say more actively involved in humanity. It is not about just you, and it's not just about me. It is about us as a community. Because we are a community, whether it's locally, state-wise, or globally. We're all a community, and that's the reason I name my websites Clear Views and Clear Reform. Community Lessons in Power Addiction Recovery. That is what it's all about, folks. Let's all start working as a community. And when you do help people, you will have an improved self-esteem. You will actually start feeling better about yourself. And isn't that amazing when you help somebody else, how you can help yourself? And that is exactly what I'm explaining. When I help you by doing these videos, I am turning it around and helping myself daily. This is addiction recovery job training for me, hopefully for you. If today, October 30th, 2014 is the day that you finally are ready to make a commitment of living drug and alcohol free, two things you have to do. Number one is you have to finally admit you have a problem. And if you can't do that, then we don't even bother going any further. But the minute you know you have a problem and you admit it. Number two is to reach for your higher power, because you can live with God without addiction. But you cannot live with addiction without including God. Because God will guide and direct you. Your life wouldn't be the way it is, crumbled, falling to pieces, if you had control of your life. That is when you ask God to help. And there is no reason not to do that, because you will see results, maybe not immediately, but within time you will. You will see results financially. When you include God and being a better person, everything falls together. Financially, emotionally, physically, all these things will happen within time. God takes care of you at His own pace. God created you as a pure human, and it is us humans, as time goes on, as we go and write new chapters in our book constantly, 1, 2, 3, my case 53 coming up, where we kind of go off the path and things start crumbling it down and we fall apart and we don't know which way to turn. Some of us turn to alcohol, some to drugs. Worse of things, possibly to suicide. It is then when you most need to approach God and tell Him that you have finally realized that you cannot do it on your own. There is no psychologist, no psychiatrist, no doctor out there that can do what God can do for you. There is none. If you read the Bible, God has healed the blind. He has done miracles that you couldn't even imagine. Read the Bible. There is not one doctor out there that can heal you like God can. Heal you physically, mentally, and spiritually. Those three things. But it's up to you. Today, October 30th, 2014. Admit you have a problem, reach out to God, and then, with my help or whoever, come up with an action plan. What is your treatment going to be? You can't just say, okay, I'm done. I have a problem. I'm not going to drink and not do nothing about it, because you do. You're going to have to do something about it each and every day for the rest of your life. Addiction is not something you can just put a Band-Aid on and live with it. Addiction needs to be worked and educated through constantly, and that continues for the rest of your life. It doesn't just stop on its own. It won't. So what is your method? Can you utilize AA? Millions of people have done it. I have a good friend. Her name is Pam. She's been sober 30-something years. She's strictly AA. For her, it works. I have tried AA. It didn't work for me. You have to understand. Some people have some structure that they like to go by, and some people don't. I've always been in any career move or any job I've done, I've always been more effective the more I did it. I cannot merely just sit in a atmosphere like AA for an hour a day, hour and a half, and then go home, and that's it for me. I need to actively, from morning till night, somehow be involved in my battle. Be involved, like the videos, the interviews, the websites, the Facebooks, the Googles, and all that other good stuff. That is my active role. Try AA. If that doesn't work, try my methods. You can utilize both. Nobody says there is only one way to fight addiction. Nobody says that. There's only one thing you have to do to fight addiction, that's to include God. But then everything else, whatever works for you, do it. Try the treatment centers. I believe they have 10, 30, 60, 90-day programs. No matter which one you try, your objective, your goal is sobriety. AA, sobriety. My method, sobriety treatment center. But no matter what you do, never ever go back into your old habits. For some of you, you might even have a stumble and a fall where you feel that you just couldn't handle it, and possibly you'll smoke, snort, or drink again. Folks, I'm here to tell you, if that happens, dust your knees, pick yourself up, and start again. If you relapsed after a week, you just gained a week of no alcohol, no drugs in your body. That's something to be proud of. Just keep going, stand straight up, stick your chest out, and move on. Don't go back into your old habits. Don't do it. And for anyone that is out there that tells you constantly and consistently that you're no good and you're worth nothing because you have an addiction, they might as well go up to people that have cancer, that have heart issues, that have diabetes, and call them no good and worth nothing, because addiction is equal to any other disease. It cannot be beat with insults. It cannot be, you can't live with it by somebody forcing you. It ultimately comes down to your decision to battle it. So if somebody's out there saying you're no good, you're worth nothing, you are not only worth a lot to God, but you are worth a lot to me. You are special the way you are. Do not ever, ever let anyone talk down to you. And when I say don't let them, I am not saying physically abused or go after them. What I am saying is don't let the naysayers and the negative people around you put darkness and rain into your own life. Bring that sunshine from outside into your heart and your home, and you'll get nothing but positive results. When people knock you and tell you no good and you're worth nothing and you shouldn't be even around them, is what they're saying to you, they probably have issues on their own. As long as you reach out to your Holy Spirit, reach out to yourself and finally admit you have a problem, folks, you will see nothing, and I mean nothing but positive things happen in your life. But it has to be a commitment on your end. It is not like a lot of people actually that have called me, emailed me, and sought help, that they were motivated for a short period of time and then kind of blended back into society, blended into old ways, blended into the drugs and alcohol. I can't excite you. I can help you, I can educate you, but I can't excite you. It is your desire to live a drug and alcohol free life that will conquer your addiction or make you live with it. It's your desire and God's help that will make you live with it. Make you live like I live. I am by all means not perfect, but I will tell you, since I quit drinking, and I seek the Lord, I have become a more balanced human and a better human, and I have been able to find energy. I've been able to find time to do humongous amount of things. Besides working about 60 hours a week, I spend at least 60 hours a week doing this. And that's besides having to be a husband and whatever other roles I play in life. Point here is, if you let God guide and direct you, your life will change. That, folks, I promise you. Try the AA, try my methods, try any other methods. The ultimate goal is sobriety. The ultimate goal is reaching out to God. And the ultimate person will be you then. Usually when we go to bed at night, we take our slippers, sneakers, or shoes and put them on the edge of our bed. I want you, please, and I beg of you to do this one time, please. Take your sneaker shoes or sneakers and shove them under your bed tonight. Just push them under your bed so you can't even see the toes or the heels. Tomorrow morning when you get up and you need to put them back up on, you will be forced to go on your knees to go and retrieve them. Folks, please, I beg of you to do this. When you're on your knees, a quick 30-second prayer to the Lord and just thank Him for another day on this earth. You have to remember something. For every breath you take, there is someone maybe within your community or in this world taking their last breath. For every time you open and you close your eyes, there is somebody closing their eyes for the last time. While you have a chance for change, someone else is either overdosing or taking their own life because they didn't have a chance or didn't see the chance or couldn't work with the chance. Don't you see? You have a decision to make. You have an opportunity for a better, well-balanced life by just deciding you can live without drugs and alcohol, and you can do it. You can live without drugs and alcohol and still have a good time. Mommy, daddies, and grandparents, you can have a children's party or a teenage party without drugs and alcohol with these 15 ghoulish Halloween drinks. Folks, you can have great mocktails instead of having cocktails. In the beginning, yes, I grant any person that's concerned, how will I go through day by day in the beginning without drugs or alcohol? It is not easy. It is mind over matter. It is having the strong mind. It is knowing that you might be able to salvage whatever relationships you have left, whatever financial situation you've gotten yourself into, how you can recover from that. It is all the positive things that you can be getting from sobriety to wipe away all the negative things that you have created because of your drug and alcohol abuse. I don't know of one person, including all the Hollywood stars, that abuses drugs and alcohols that has a good life. If you notice, a lot of the suicides and overdoses are major Hollywood stars, and the only reason we know about them is because they have a name behind them, but you hear about them. Picture all the people in the world that are not famous that are going through the same identical thing, that don't have the opportunity, like in Africa or in the Middle East, that don't have the opportunity to have someone sit in front of a camera and go out and witness this information I'm giving you about alcoholism and drug addiction. So they're not being educated enough, that will probably either overdose or commit suicide. Think about that. But you don't know about it because they're not famous. You only know of either somebody in your inner circle or someone famous. But it happens every day, every hour. There is someone dying because of this epidemic of drug problems we're having in the United States and globally, and the alcohol. We all need to come together and start battling, and it all starts in your home. It all starts with you showing your children the right things in life. Let them grow up knowing that you are the hero that they look up to. You are the role model. You are the good husband, the good wife, the good grandparent, the good legal guardian. You are all of those. And folks, I'm telling you right now, it is never, ever too late to change. The only time it's too late to change is if you overdosed or committed suicide because of the drugs and alcohol. Then it's too late. But if you have an opportunity and you're watching me right now, you still have a chance for change. Is drug and alcohol more important than husband and wife and children in the future? If it is, I wish I had an answer for you, because I've been there. I thought alcohol was the most important thing in my life. Come to realize it was the least. It was something that years ago I should have gotten rid of. But this goes back to, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to even amend the present chapter in the book of life in your present chapter. If as of today, October 30th, your present chapter looks so miserable, and that includes drugs and alcohol, just put a line through. Put down the time that you are finally making that change and continue writing for better. And people will remember the last chapters in your book more than any other chapters. People will remember how you came out and you admitted you had a problem more than any other thing in life. For the people that are out there that say, well, I'm too ashamed to admit it, wrong. People will appreciate you, respect you more. People will come to you and aid you in any which way. There are some people that really don't care, but that society is such. There are people that know that you have an alcohol problem that will still drink in front of you. Lack of respect right there. But when you mature in sobriety, you don't care anymore. I don't care when people drink in front of me anymore. I never had people really do drugs in front of me because I wasn't a drug user. But I don't care if people drink in front of me. I don't care if we go to a restaurant, somebody orders drinks. I don't care. Because I know what I'm about and who I am now. That's what it all comes down to. And I know I have something so powerful within me, and that's the Lord Jesus Christ. I know that He is guiding and directing me daily. Not every day is peaches and cream, folks. Like anybody else, I do have bad days too. But in the long run, I have maybe 10 good days to one bad day. If you tell me any human that only has good days, I'll say, great. I've never seen that, but great. Start today, October 30th, 2014. Just think then, October 30th, 2015, you have a year of sobriety under your belt. Who knows? You might even end up doing what I'm doing then. Everybody has their own methods of sobriety, their own methods of battling. Folks, let the sunshine into your heart and into your home, and I promise you this, you will get nothing but positive results. Let God into your heart and your home with the sunshine together, and you will have a well-balanced home, a balanced life, but more importantly, you will have positive results galore. Remember, a sober today makes for a better tomorrow. Remember that. And if I can just leave you with one thing, just one thing, is please do the slippers, shoes, or sneakers under your bed tonight. Push them underneath. I don't want you to see the heels or the toes. Tomorrow morning, folks, go and retrieve them, go on your knees and pull them out. And just give the good Lord one special thanks for your existence another day in this beautiful earth. Picture what I'm telling you. There is somebody right now, as I sit here in front of this camera, somebody that's passing away. There is someone somewhere. Don't let it be you. Make the changes in your life now before it's too late. Make them today, October 30th, 2014. Sober today will give you a better tomorrow. And let me help you take your life back. Have a sober night, and God bless you.